was going to do a quick sit down in regards to where I've been and the aftermath of this channel, how I want to do things moving forward. And then we're going to call it a wrap because no one wants to sit here and hear a person talk that much. At first, I can say that I started this channel because someone recommended it to me to start a YouTube channel to document things that have been going on in my life, as well as like my fertility journey. It has been very stressful to sit in front of a camera and talk about my fertility journey. Well, at least it was then, because it was pretty much non-existent. And being a newlywed, you know, people would expect for you to, you know, immediately work on having kids. But my thing was like, how can I work on having kids when I can't even have a period myself? So that really, like, it really messed with my head. But that was the initial start of this YouTube channel. As a result of that, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't record the things that are going on in my life. So I wanted to make videos and help people with their life, which is crazy because it's like, how are you helping people with their life when your life is not all the way together? I completely got really depressed. I got in a rut, and creating videos was something that I was not looking forward to anymore. I was like in my mind, I was in competition with everyone around me that was more consistent, more dedicated, more everything to their channels. And I was just doing this because, you know, I wanted to prove something to myself, that even though my life is not going good, I can help other people with their lives, and that'll be it. So I started making those little like advice videos, which in my eyes, they really didn't do well, because it's like there was no real thought into those videos. There was no real anything in those videos. I could say I was deeply in a altered state. I don't talk much about mental health or my mental health online, but I was diagnosed with bipolar 2 disorder, as well as a generalized anxiety disorder. And as a result of that, I get in these states in my mind where I experience a bit of euphoria, thinking that I'm helping people and that I know the right answer, I know the right way. And most of the videos that I was posting consistently on this channel, it was me in a state of that mental euphoria where it was like, I know this, I know that, you know, let me help you, let me give you advice, whereas everything was going to crap in my life. I say that all to say that there was a gap in my videos where I was hospitalized, because I don't know if you guys know this, but after you experience that euphoria, when you get to the very tip top, it will all come crashing down. And everything did start to crash down, and around me everything started to go bad. I was hospitalized for a little bit to get myself together. I posted a video at the beginning of this year, which was called Prep With Me for 2025, and I was all over the place, but this was after my hospital stay. And in that video, that was when I really saw that maybe I'm not taking the time to get myself together mentally. Maybe I'm not taking the time to get myself together physically. Maybe I'm just not taking that right time for myself. If I was myself, I would like delete that video, but I'm not going to delete that video, because I'm not going to delete any of the videos that are on my channel, because that was me then, and this is me as the person as I want to move forward. And this is me stressing to say that mental health is really important, especially when you're trying to do social media, because comparison is literally the thief of joy. Comparing yourself to others, trying to be better than others, it really, really is a thief of joy. And I have lost the love out of everything that I have in recording videos for YouTube. And so I decided then that I was just going to take a break to get myself together, to mentally wrap my head around why I like recording videos. Because for as long as I can remember, and I have videos all the way back, I love to sit in front of the camera. I love to talk. I'm a Gen Z, so I grew up right as YouTube was popping. Now, my goal in life was to never be a, social media influencer, or, just be like one of my idols when I was actually starting YouTube, De'Ara and Ken. My goal was to never be as big as De'Ara and Ken, but big enough for me to have people that have no issues watching my content. And I found myself losing that bit of myself. Like I wanted to be like this person, I wanted to be like that person, I wanted my styles to be like this person and that person, and I lost touch of the things that I like to do. I want to embody authenticness as I move forward, as I post on social media, as I move forward in adulthood, as I move forward in motherhood. I want to be authentic to myself. And even when people give those little advices and like, why start a vlog channel because no one really knows who you are and they're not going to sit there and watch a vlog or sit there and watch you talk, that's not true. I learned that if people like your content, no matter what you do, they're going to sit there and watch your content. But it's literally all up to you to decide what you're going to do and how you're going to put forth your content. And it's up to you to just not get and lose that spark within yourself in terms of recording and posting on social media. Figure out what works for you. When people talk about Corey Kenshin and how he only comes on and posts just for a little bit and then disappears and then comes back like 8 or 9 months later and posts for a little bit and then disappears, people hate on Corey Kenshin for that reason. But I personally resonate with that because it's like, you can only do what works for you. And mentally, what works for Corey is posting, for a little bit and then disappearing, getting himself together, gathering his burdens and everything like that, and figuring out what's the next stage, what's the next plan, what's the next anything. So moving forward, a lot of my videos are not going to follow a specific niche because I am not going to become a niche channel. I'm not just going to just do story times or, shopping hauls or anything like that. I'm going to do what I like to do. And I wanted to let you all know that I am back. I am a lot better and I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. All right. Bye.